Let's meet the visiting team, Los Angeles Lakers. At center, Daniel Tice. At point guard, Austin Reeves. At the other guard position, Duncan. At small forward, Terrell, number 11. At the other forward position, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team is Garvin Harris. Introducing the 45 to your Memphis Grizzlies. The man in the middle, 7 feet, 1 inches, number 27, Ian. At 6'11", number 13, Jack Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'5", number 22, Desmond Hayes. At small forward, 6 feet, 7 inches, number 23, Matt Jordan. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Jack Morris.
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And the attrition of the long regular season showing itself. Both teams making do at less than full strength.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Duncan, Daniel Tice out there with James, and it's Reeves in at the point. And for the Grizzlies, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Jordan is out there with Jackson, and it's Madison in at center. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Now here's Morant. Duncan against Bane. Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
The Grizzlies shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. First free throw is good. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies teams.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Here's Reeves, guarded by Morant. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Bane with the bucket.
Desmond Bane showing off his strength. That's a tough shot inside.
Here's Reeves, guarded by Morant. First quarter, just over a minute played. Back to LeBron. The Lakers moving the ball around. From the top of the key, and the shot goes in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Morant. Last game he had 34 points. Jackson against LeBron. Jackson misses.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Over to the wing. Here's Tice. From outside, off the mark. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jordan on the wing. Passes it to Madison. Morant with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 5 minutes.
When that three ball is falling for Ja, there's nothing you can do to stop him.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Tice. Grizzlies with the rebound. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
It's not unusual these days. Teams are more than willing to go deep into that bench to find answers for certain matchups.
Now, here's Bane. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. Outside for Jackson. Back to Bane. Inside. Madison the pass to Jordan. The three from Morant. It's rebounded by Tice.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Tremendous body control. LeBron takes the hit, sinks the shot, now gets a chance to add another point to his total.
And talking about LeBron James, Steve, he still is on the hunt for more championships.
Kevin, that hunger is still evident. He's all about finishing his career on a strong note, which includes winning as many titles as possible.
On the free throw, no good. Hey, Steve, we have a long regular season coming to a close and a long postseason schedule ahead of us.
Yeah, it's a battle of endurance, Kevin. Physically and mentally, they go hand in hand. You have to have great toughness to win this league. Good feed from Ja. This demonstrates what an excellent leader he can be.
Duncan against Jordan. Pass to Reeves. Now Tice. Out to Duncan. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Now here's Morant. He has 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the leaderboard with some point guards who have been getting their hands dirty in the paint lately. Let's take a look at the top rebounding 1 guards of the last 10 games. John Morant, 3rd.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
And this is what makes this group so special. They are complete players, and rebounding is a part of it.
First one falls for him. Steve, wouldn't you agree the Los Angeles Lakers are one of, if not the most storied franchise in the NBA?
Yes, Kevin, the facts prove it. The number 1 and number 2 all-time league scorers both captured the record as Lakers. That's history right there.
Both free throws good from Morant. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Pass to Reeves. Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bane looking around. To the inside. It's stolen by Tice. And here we go. Here's James. No good. Jordan with some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. The pass to Bane. Into the lane. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The range on Desmond Bane's stroke opens up a lot of driving avenues.
LeBron against Jackson. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. You look at Memphis, they're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs. And checking out the Lakers, they're much further down in the standings right now.
You know, for Los Angeles, their place in the standings would be a disappointment for just about any team, but especially one with such high expectations.
And that's what's been so hard for this team and its fans, those expectations. The hopes were so high for them coming into this year, and then it went all south. What a disappointment.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Duncan. 11-point game his last outing. Tice sets a screen for Duncan. Passes to Tice. The 3 hits the three-point bomb. 5 points in the game.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Pass to Madison. He kicks to Oubre. Shoots over James. Oubre can't get it to go.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Lakers working the ball around now. Now LeBron. Hey, you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now, here's Bane. Defense is right there. And he drives in. Count that bucket. Bane's got 9 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Lakers trail by 3. And here is James. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. pass to Bain. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Hachimura's checked in. And a wide open look for Jordan. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
James finds Vincent. Hachimura with it. James left side. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
That one's on Morant.
Great scorers have this ability. Let LeBron get that close, that's 2 points or a trip to the line.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Taking 2 shots.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Free throw good, James.
We don't get too many generational players, and LeBron James, he is definitely one of them.
Smart's checked in for John Morant. And both free throws good for James. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Grizzlies. Outside, Jordan. Smart puts the pick in for Jordan. Lets it go from 14. Buries the jump shot.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Vincent with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Six on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Oubre kicks to Jordan. Outside for Smart. Oubre sets the screen for Smart. Wide open shot is on the money. Now it's a 5-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, Smart, a dominant player in a number of ways, but consistency with the jumper, I think, would put him over the top.
And Tice throws it down.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
It's Jordan on the wing. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Jordan's got his second basket of the game. Lakers trail by 5. The pass to Hachimura. Tice with a screen on Jordan. Down low. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Madison. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And the rejection by James. Hachimura against Smart. Back to Vincent. Pass to Hachimura. from downtown. Good on the triple.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Now here's Smart. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York. Right side, Jordan. Five to shoot. Oubre on the wing. Over James. Hachimura grabs the miss.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And it's all evened up.
That's why people want to play with LeBron. He's always creating good looks for his teammates.
Memphis has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game.
And with the move to positionless basketball, wing players with the size and strength of OG Anunoby tremendously in demand.
You need a guy who can hang with all the superstar wings defensively. And OG has a better shot than most.
And here is Los Angeles now after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Tice with a screen on Jordan. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. And for Memphis, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Clark up top. Right side, Jordan. To end the run. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Hachimura. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
The Lakers have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Some changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Big Dog. And it's Bain in for Jordan. Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Duncan comes in for James. So he gets them both. 40 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Smart. Oubre up top. Scoreless thus far. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Benson with it, guarded by Bain. Here's Vincent. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Johnson with a screen on Bain. Vincent misses. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers on top. They lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Smart in the backcourt. To his side is Bain. Santi Aldama is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Clark in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Bain finds Smart. Aldama with the ball. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Bain. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You need more than that to stop Desmond Bain. He's just going to fight right through it.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, "I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool." Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, DA, thank you. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the middle. Out to Duncan. Pocket 6. Back to Johnson. Here's Hachimura. His 3-pointer's off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now here's Smart. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Bain for 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Bain's got 14 points.
What a dangerous player to have in the backcourt. When Bain gets this hot, he will tear a defense apart.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Jackson is checked in for the Grizzlies. Austin Reeves is checked in for the Lakers.
For the Grizzlies, Lakers, great job.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Vincent. And the wide open shot from Duncan. And it's off from 3-point range. Now Bain. He's got 14. Outside, Smart. Back to Bain. 5 on the clock. A miss that time would have put him up. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Johnson down low, guarded by Bain. Johnson the pass to Duncan. Johnson with a screen on Oubre. Back to Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. And the Lakers lead by 3.
I'll tell you what, Stanley Johnson is built to take punishment. Nice play.
To the paint. Here's Smart. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Smart's got his second bucket. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And here's Smart following the 3-pointer by Stanley Johnson. Bain for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his second from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
Pass to Reeves. Johnson with a screen on Bain. Reeves gets the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And here are the Grizzlies now, following the three by the Lakers. For three, Oubre. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Reeves. Misses the three. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. Jackson setting the pick here for Smart. Back to Bain. Outside, Smart. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smart's got 6.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
And the Lakers call time here, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jordan's checked in.
And taking a look at some numbers for Bay, he's one of the standouts over the last month, averaging 21 points per game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
On defense, the Grizzlies. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now, here's Oubre. Hasn't made one yet.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jordan nails both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Nifty move. And the rejection by Jackson. Duncan outside. Takes the three. And the three ball is good. 19 points in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
Here's Hood Schifino after the made shot from Desmond Bain. That shot missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Oubre. Jackson setting the pick here for Oubre. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
First free throw is good.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Morant, he's checked in for Smart. James checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for Oubre. Lakers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And here's Duncan. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot two free throws. The Lakers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Two shots.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama's checked in for Kelly Oubre, and Marcus Smart has subbed in for John Morant. He's perfect from the line this time. Bain with it. He's got 19. Outside for Smart. 6 to shoot. Jackson with the screen. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 9.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Here's Hood Schifino. Still scoreless. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hachimura finds James. From range, LeBron is good.
Trading threes. You think you've got something going, then LeBron matches you at the other end.
Smart passes to Aldama. And there's the pass to Bain. Bain drawn the double team. And 3 from Jordan. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. He's been a factor for them over the last month. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Los Angeles has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. LeBron outside. Lets the three fly. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jordan on the wing. His last outing, he had 24 points. The jump hook. The rebound by James.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
It's deflected.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Bane kicks to Smart. Now, here's Bane. Guarded closely. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one. The Lakers trail. Here's Hood-Schifino. No scoring in this one. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Hachimura against Smart. Outside, Bane. Back to Smart. Beyond the arc. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Reeves. 8 points for him. Looking to end the run. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Now here's Smart. 12 points for him. There's a screen by Aldama. Payne for 3. Rebound the Lakers. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. From deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Outside, Bane.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round in that 2020 NBA draft. Desmond Bane loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season, he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
And he knocks down the first one.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bane can shoot it from all over.
Big Dog, he's checked in for Memphis. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Duncan. A 3 ball. And it's Madison with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Jackson. 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
2 minutes remaining.
There's the lob to Jackson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Passes it to Reeves. On the wing, James. Guarded by Jackson. Now, here's Tice. Defense right on him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Reeves. And again, the Lakers no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
And that one is good.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
To the inside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now, here's Bain. He's got 23. Oh, that's blocked. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. From 18 feet away, and it's Madison with the rebound. Big Dog's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jordan the pass to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. Inside. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, LeBron garners so much defensive attention. That's how he's able to dominate the game as a facilitator.
Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. To the middle. Here's Jackson, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James.
Tough cover. Jaren can beat you inside and out.
For Memphis, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And for the teams that were looking to draft Jaren Jackson Jr., what they saw was a true modern-day center who could defend 1 through 5.
He doesn't get the second one. Duncan surveying the D. And it's he nails the buzzer beater.
And a huge 3 there to chop the lead down as we go into the break. Still anyone's game.
Desmond Bain getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's been a major threat from 3-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Marcus. Looking at your role with reserves, how do you make the biggest impact on the game?
You got to be a pest coming off the bench. You know, we don't have time to get ready to get warm. We got to be ready to come in and change the game and keep the intensity going early.
You sure did that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
You know, for the Grizzlies, they've had a drop-off that I don't think anybody predicted. Came into the season with high hopes. The chemistry just hasn't been there from the beginning. It's a disappointing year.
Turning our attention to that first half for the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
This is what happens when you go right at the defense. Love the aggressive approach. It's certainly getting them to the line.
Yep, they call it a charity stripe for a reason. Hey, don't look at me. I know what I said.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Lakers with the ball. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Taking a look at the Lakers. James is out there with Daniel Tice. And there's Duncan. And it's Reeves in at the point. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bane says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, then that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They lead by 1. Pass to Jordan. Now here's Jackson. Pops it up for Jordan. Blows the alley-oop.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now here's Duncan. Down low. James outside. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. James has got 10.
I like the play call. Get the ball to LeBron where he wants it.
Now Bane. Kicks it to Morant. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Jackson misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Reeves. Driving inside. Tice, no one around him. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shooter. With all the threes they're allowing.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with a list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. 4th, Ja Morant.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
The dish to Jackson. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Will it go? Morant drives in. And that's 2 points on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
From outside the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Bane. 25 points in the game. Now, here's Morant. He's guarded closely. A kick out to Bane. Bane drawn the double team. Shot clock at 5. Jackson misses. Here are the Lakers. They're on an 11-2 run. Duncan up on top. Guarded by Bane. Duncan against Bain. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
LeBron outside. And the pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Tice with a screen on Morant. Reeves. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And here is Bain. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Madison's shot is off. And here's Los Angeles. They're on an 11-2 run. Passes to Reeves. Morant against James. And he drops it in from the low post. James has got 12.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Shoots. It's rebounded by Memphis. Big Dog's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now, here's Bain. Tight defense on him. Jackson with the screen. Here's Morant. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
Boy, Ja Morant continues to impress with his balance and body control. He has a knack for hitting shots through contact.
Now here's Duncan. 5 points in the game. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
All the officials are all over that one.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And that one falls for Duncan. Duncan hits them both. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And a moment to see numbers for Ja Morant. First in assists and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Here's Morant. He's got 13. Pass to Madison. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Don't look now. John Morant is on one. Feels like everything is falling.
Duncan against Jordan. LeBron a screen on Jordan. Duncan dishes to LeBron. Pass to Reeves. From the arc. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Now, here's Bane. He's guarded close. Here's Jackson. Takes it off the glass. Now just a 2-point Los Angeles lead.
Jaren has size and the ability to finish with either hand. He can take defenders head on.
Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. 33 points for him.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Here's Madison. Now the pass to Bane. Morant left side. Outside Jackson. Clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Duncan, the pass to Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. Stolen by Jackson. Jordan down low. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 3. Duncan, the pass to Reeves. James in the high post. Duncan against Jordan. Duncan kicks to LeBron. Tice sets a screen for LeBron. Off target with his 3. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Pass to Madison. Here's Bane. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 9 rebounds now tonight. They double him with Bane. There's the 3. And it's Madison with the rebound. Big Dog's got 8 rebounds in this game. Duncan against Bane. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's just being out of sync at the worst time. Costly.
The Grizzlies making a change here. Oubre's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vincent's checked in. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
Clearly a foul.
For Los Angeles, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Morant surveying the D. Pass to Bane. Morant sets a screen for Bane. Pass to Madison. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Oubre. Trains the three-pointer. Oubre's got 5 now.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Duncan against Jordan. Now here's Duncan. Defense is right there. Here's James. The Grizzlies pull it in.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Outside, Bain. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Pressing the action, getting himself to the line. Nice job by Desmond.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one drops. He ties it up. Los Angeles has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. They double him with Bain. Over in the corner, Vincent. Lakers passing it around. Here's Duncan. And he's good on the 3-ball. Duncan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Your Grizzlies, you dance.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Santi Aldama comes in for Jordan. The Lakers also with a sub. Hachimura is checked in for Daniel Tice. Oubre dishes to Morant. Clark against Hachimura. Clark the pass to Morant. The shot from the low post is good. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half. Lakers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Brandon Clark.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits both from the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside, Bain. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Clark over to help. Outside, James. Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clark against Hachimura. 3 on the clock. Dishes it to Duncan. Launches a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant outside. Over Vincent. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Morant.
Smooth shot from Ja Morant. Coach has to love that confident play.
Now here's LeBron, defended by Aldama. There's 1:26 left in the third. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. So they take the lead. Bain's got 29 in the game.
Quick hands from Desmond. Coming up with that steal. Beautiful.
James looking around. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Oubre sets the screen for Morant. Going inside. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now here's James, defended by Aldama. No good from Duncan. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's a 1-point game. And Morant throws it down.
As soon as Ja lifts off, you know you're in for a treat. He can simply levitate in the air.
Now here's James. He's covered closely. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bain's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
No good from Clark. Lakers trail by 3. The pass to Vincent. Back to James. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Grizzlies lead by 3. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. So it's the Grizzlies now. 3-point lead. Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then there's Oubre, and it's Jordan in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant. Teardrop shot. No good that time. Lakers trail by 3. Vincent with it. For the 3. Cans it from downtown. He has 40.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the 4th quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now here's Morant. Oubre sets the screen for Morant. With the drop. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing. And look at the elevation. Man, did you see John Morant fly through the air on that play?
Vincent with it. Guarded by Morant. For three. Offensive rebound. Here's Hachimura. Great D that time from Oubre. The Grizzlies shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Jordan finds Morant. Jackson with the screen. Morant against Hachimura. 4 on the clock. Nice move. Morant with a terrific move in the bucket. And it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Now, here is Jordan. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis. On Wednesday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming into town. And then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at the Utah matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
That's good from Morant. Both free throws good from Morant. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Here's Vincent, guarded by Morant. Fires top of the key. That one rolling around and rims out.
And they continue to control the glass.
Nice move. And then Morant slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Vincent with it, guarded by Morant. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And they get it. Connects, the jumper drops. And he has 42.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Morant. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. I told them pedal to the metal, adding, we're ahead out here, but it's not over yet. Don't start celebrating in your head when there's work to be done on the floor. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Smart. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Jackson comes over with the double. From past the arc. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Vincent.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Smart passes to Jackson. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And it goes down 2 points. Smart's got 4 points this quarter.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Passes it to Reeves. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, that's a great shot. 3rd 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
To the inside. Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And Clark over to help. Here's Reeves. Lets it go with the 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Smart. Shot on the wing. Bullseye. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead. Here's Christie. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Reeves over Jordan. Reeves can't hit. Oubre outside. Outside, Smart. Memphis moving it around. Oubre against Christie. This one for 3. Oubre can't get it to go.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Count it.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
Smart deciding where to go with it. There's the drive. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
No good on that one.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Big Dog, he's checked in for Clark. Bain comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in for Jordan. And he sinks the second. And here is James. And the Lakers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Grizzlies on defense. 7-point differential. There's the dish to James. Pass to Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. Back to James.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Memphis leading by 6. Oubre kicks to Morant. Back to Oubre. Bane inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Tice. LA is on 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Lob pass to Duncan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Morant. He feeds it to Clark. The Lakers with the rebound. Hachimura's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Hood, Schifino. Back to Hachimura. LeBron outside. Jacks up a 3. Launches a three. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Tice.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
And that one's good, Morant.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Here's Hood Schifino. Guarded by Morant. The drive by Duncan. Pass to Hood Schifino. Tice with a screen on Morant. Here's Hood Schifino. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. To the middle and stolen by LeBron. The pass to Tice. Wants to get it to Morant and does. Oubre for 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Now here's James. Here's Hood Schifino. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. 6-point lead. He kicks to Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 35 in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Hood Schifino. Guarded by Morant. Duncan outside. Passes it to Hachimura. Here's Tice. They need this. Grizzlies with the rebound. Big Dog's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the left wing. Morant outside. To the paint. Here's Madison. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 8. Pass to Hood Schifino. Powerful one-handed slam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Let's give a warm welcome to your Grizzlies Breakers.
Some changes for Memphis. Jackson comes in for Clark, and Jordan subbed in for Oubre. the Grizzlies leading by 6. Pass to Morant. Driving in. Got a piece of it. Goes back up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on LeBron James.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
The line for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Morant.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Here's Reeves, guarded by Morant.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Tice with a screen on Morant. Here's Reeves. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Austin Reeves, 1 shot.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 5-point game. Duncan against Spain. Morant drives in. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Reeves, guarded by Morant. Tice with a screen on Morant. Inside. The shot's good from Tice. Now just a 3-point Memphis lead. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. .11 left in the 4th quarter. Kicks it to Jordan. It's up a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Reeves. They double him with Jordan. Shot clock at 5. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Rare for him to get a wide-open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Morant kicks to Jackson. 30 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Money!
Big moment, not too much for Jaren. What a play.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 5. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 29 seconds left in the game.
It's that time, Grizzlies fans. Here comes your Grizzlies. Let's get loud once again for your Grizzlies Bears team.
Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Duncan finds Tice. Here's the three. Reeves can't hit.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
14
20 seconds left in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
His third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Memphis, Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
Duncan, the pass to Tice. No good from outside. Bain with it. So it's Memphis picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, John. The bench was huge tonight. They came through. How big was their performance?
That just shows you that whoever's coming in the game, just be ready. We got the next man up. When your number is called, just be ready to play. Help us win ball games.
Well, they did that tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And now our New Balance player of the game, Ja Morant.